Hello. Let's go on a musical journey. Before the Echo. I'm gonna play on medium. It's a fun little game here. It mixes RPG elements with DDR rhythm game, essentially. Has a very, very good soundtrack. That fits pretty well with the way it plays. But that's to be expected. We're going to be doing most of the tutorial stuff this episode.
God, my head. What the hell just... My wallet. Someone stole my damn wallet. Great. I'm penniless and stuck in some gothic funhouse. Unless this is a dream. Nope. My brain feels like it was stabbed by a hobo. It's gotta be real. But how did I get here? I remember I was in my apartment, getting ready for bed.
You're talking to yourself. Really?
Who's there?
Me.
Where are...
Up here. Intercom. My name's Naya.
That's a weird name.
I get that a lot.
Did you steal my wallet?
Yeah, I stole your wallet for drug money and then decided to confess my sins via intercom. Wait, hold on. I have to do this bump of cocaine.
Uh-huh. Well, do you know who took it?
Nope, I've only been watching for a few minutes.
That's
As
you can tell,
Unfortunately,
she
yes.
is
You should
very,
work on your
very
life. It's a
sarcastic.
little dated.
I don't need to...
And the text
I just woke up and I
is
can't
currently
remember
out
how
of
I got
sync.
here. I think I may have been drugged, or...
that's text speed was a bit low.
You weren't drugged.
Fix that
Then what the hell happened?
in the next episode.
I'm not at liberty to say.
And why not?
I'm not at liberty to say that either. Look, I've been assigned to guide you through the tower, which will try its very darndest to kill you at every turn.
Darndest?
Shut up.
This place is a little creepy, I'll admit, but I think I can manage. Go date rape and piss off someone else. Whoa! What the hell?
Damn it, you arrogant jerk. I'm trying to help you.
Good, go! Help! Get this thing the hell away from me!
Hey, is it... Oh, okay. It's this one. Got it.
What was that?
A saving grace, hotshot. I can't do those often, so I suggest you calm down and listen up.
And our main character right now is
Okay.
reasonably
I'm gonna break
confused.
down basic training into several lessons. You can repeat a lesson if you want, or even skip them, though I wouldn't recommend it. I'm only doing this once.
And because the tutorial will basically go past all this,
What the hell is this?
it still introduces the mechanics better than I could. Plus you get some
This is how you'll be fighting off your adversary.
little bit of dialogue between characters.
Your health is represented by your HP.
Builds them
down on the
as
left
people.
in green. If it
It's
reaches
nice.
0, bang, game over.
Game over?
It's a metaphor for death. Your opponent's health is on the right in red. Knock it down to 0, and you've won. Now, you'll notice there's music playing in the background. The gems come down from the top of the screen in one of 4 directions. You can clear a gem when it reaches the gray stationary arrows. The gems are aligned with the beat of the music. Try to clear the gems by listening to the music, not by trying to watch their exact positions. Oh, and you can either use the D-pad or the face buttons to clear gems.
I'm
Sometimes you'll
playing
choose
with
both.
a controller, so
Let's try it out. A a gem's going to come down,
That's how
and right here...
it automatically interfaces with an controller.
Got it?
As long as the...
Sure.
Pretty sure it's just Xbox controllers, but
Go ahead and clear this gem.
basically any plug-and-play controller would probably work. You can also play this with a keyboard.
Fantastic. Brilliantly
And I
done.
think they
I would
have
give you a
dance
gold
pad
star,
support?
but You're beyond gold stars. Occasionally, 2 gems will come down at once. Try using the D-pad and the face buttons at the same time for these. Alright.
I'm pretty sure there's dance pad support. If I had a dance pad, I would probably use that instead of a controller.
You did indeed. Let's move on to lesson 2. Alright, lesson 2.
Will you be as condescending and rude in the...
Yes. So, you can see 3 boxes. We call these fields. Each one will contain a separate stream of gems, and each has a specific function.
Can I hit all 3 at once?
Nope. In order to switch between them, you'll need to use the left and right triggers on your controller. Go ahead and give it a try. Move between the fields a bit. Yep, just like that. So, what does each field do? Let's break it down. This one in
I really
red
should have
is
let
the
the time run
defensive
out.
field. I'm going to disable your ability
See what
to clear
happens.
gems. Let's see what happens. You lose HP. Every gem you fail to clear in the defensive field will damage you by a certain amount. There are also glowing gems which do more damage. They look like this. That one had a blue glow which does 2 times damage. There are other types as well. A green glow does 3 times damage. Yellow does 5 times damage.
And this will become
red does a bow empty
very
10 times
important.
damage.
Okay. What are the other 2 fields?
Go ahead, switch to
The
green
ability
one.
to mitigate and stop damage
This is the
entirely
spell field. This is where you'll be
is the
casting
most
various
important.
spells to do damage to the opponent, heal yourself.
Attacking your enemy is good,
For now,
not dying is better.
We'll cover casting spells and
Alright. And the last field?
go ahead and switch over. This is the mana field. Here, each gem you clear will yield a sparkling 1 mana point regained.
Mana?
You'll expend mana when casting spells, and this is the only way to regain that mana in battle.
And it's pronounced mana.
Yeah, you wouldn't believe how many people get that wrong. Anyway, there's no penalty for failing to clear gems in this field. If you see a deluge of gems raining down, don't worry. Just switch here when you need the mana.
Alright. Got it.
Basically, what happens with that field is
I do
through
agree,
the
it's lesson 2.
entire time you're fighting,
Go ahead and switch to the spell field for me.
things will be coming down in the mana field,
There are
whatever.
a wonderful variety of spells. You've only got 2 to start off, but you'll eventually learn more.
That is
Your spells are located at the bottom of the
the
screen.
entirety
See
of
crazy
what that
circle
field
thing?
does.
We call that the spell
Gems are
ring.
constantly falling down. Use it to refill.
Right analog stick to select, and then hit either one of the
The
shoulder
place you'd
buttons.
normally end up sitting on when nothing else is happening
And that costs mana, right?
Right.
is on that
The
field.
specific amount is shown inside the spell ring. If you don't have enough, you can't activate the spell.
I thought we were casting spells.
Well, right. To actually cast the spell, you'll need to successfully hit all the gems inserted into the spell field.
And what happens if I miss one?
And this is the important thing.
Well, nothing. You'll fail the spell and you'll have wasted whatever mana you spent.
Not rad.
But again,
Not rad.
the most important part
Alright, go ahead and cast Arclight, the orange spell
is
on
to
the
stop
right of the
damage.
spell ring.
So,
The standard direct
if you
spell.
are playing,
You'll need to move the cursor to the right side.
dropping out of the spell field to defend yourself
Move the cursor around. Remember,
is not a
use either
bad
shoulder
thing
bumper
to do.
activate the spell. Excellent. You can see that your mana decreased by the cost of the spell. Now clear the gems.
and you can tell
Hey, all right.
there is cooldown on the abilities,
To the enemy.
along with their cost.
Hooray.
Each spell certain cooldown time as well. You won't be able to repass until the black gauge on the spell ring refills.
Got it.
Your other spell, though we're not going to cast it here, is Barrier. It has the effect of reducing the number of incoming gems in the defensive field for a short period of time.
Essentially,
So I'll take less damage?
Right.
Barrier
Slaughtered while trying to attack
and Arclight are
active barrier spell.
your bread and butter starter defense, offense things. Now, if you're
Well, that's about it for the basics of
really
combat.
good at rhythm
So
games,
we're done?
you won't really need Barrier,
What's a class without a final exam?
but it's still useful to
On a
have.
scale of 1 to stop whining, shut your face. We're gonna send you through a battle, and you're not moving on until you win.
Fine.
All right, remember what you learned. Good luck.
And here we go. Tutorial fight. If you skip the actual tutorial, they will, still send you here to show that you have things going on. And because of a little bit too quick of a swap, I missed the last of the spell. But as you can tell, a quick swap over to hit a button and then swapping back is possible. So if the beat lines up properly, you can hit in between the defensive field and the spell field to actually end up having both your spell go off and stop damage. It's tricky, depends on the song and the speed of it, but it's possible. And this is our battle complete screen.
Okay.
Standard stuff. The better you do, the higher the multiplier for the experience you
Everyone
earn.
said you were ready to move on. Don't blame me if you end up splattered on the wall.
Don't worry. It's hard to blame people when you're dead.
Oh, you.
Just tell me where I am.
We call it the Tower. I can tell you that this place was designed to test certain individuals. Very few are brought in, and very few survive.
But why me? What's the point?
Who knows? I'm just your guide, your shepherd. I do what the big boys say. But trust me when I say I'm on your side.
Guess I don't have much of a choice.
Nope.
What now?
Well, new best buddy, I think I need a name.
It's Kai.
And we now
Ooh,
have a
that's
name
a
for our main character.
You're really annoying, you know.
Sorry. All right, this is how it works. There are 7 levels of the tower, and you're on floor the 1st. Get through all 7 levels, and you'll be set free.
Just like that.
Poof, just like that.
And yes, they called it Floor the First.
You can make one a bit later.
Okay.
So I know you're eager to charge into battle.
That does just sound
Another
very
one of those
wrong.
tentacle-y things nearby.
Naya,
Oh snap, there it is. Get it?
But there's nothing I can do about the fact they call it Floor the First. It just sounds very, very wrong. It should be like the first floor, or like ground floor, or something like that, not Floor the First. And you can cast spells from a different spot and then swap over. That is entirely possible, and probably the better idea, so that if it's a long wind up, it'll already be coming down when you swap over. The accuracy bonus is based off of the button inputs and how well they lined up
That
with
was
the
easy.
gems
Sure
actually in
was.
there. So essentially like getting
What's
your
this
perfects
Sonic
and
rock?
whatnot.
Oh, come on. It's obsidian. Didn't you study geology?
Nope, I'm woefully ignorant. I was just surprised a creepy tentacle monster was carrying around an extrusive igneous volcanic byproduct.
Ooh, I'm impressed.
Hmm.
Well, obsidian is a fairly standard ingredient. You'll need to fight stronger enemies for the rarer components.
If things get rough, you can just do that flashy thing again, right?
I can't actually see what's going on in your battles. If you're confident enough to fight, I have to trust that you can finish. Besides, I think I only have 2 more of those saving graces, so I'd rather not use them against the weakest damn things in the tower.
Fair enough.
Let's go ahead and get you to the safe room. It's right down the hallway.
And yes,
Oh, not that.
since enemies drop
we go.
items,
It's through that big, cozy
and we
looking
will
room
be
over
able to
there.
fight enemies repeatedly,
The one with the bloodstains.
Yeah.
there will be some grinding. I'll be doing
See?
that off
Nothing
camera,
to
I
mostly.
guess. What's all this stuff here?
In the safe room, you've got access to your items, your equipment, your spells, the whole
It'll
deal.
more or less
It's
be,
your home base, so to speak.
New enemies you'll see,
I won't be attacked here?
new
Save for my
songs,
verbal lashings? Correct.
and
We're gonna run through
progress,
all the systems
really,
at your disposal in here.
unless you all want
Here are a few
otherwise.
more ingredients. And a whole bunch of recipes as well. When you're ready, go ahead and pull up the gear screen.
This is the safe room. We'll get more into that
Whoa. This looks complicated.
later. It's essentially your menu for
This is the item screen, where
equipment
you'll
and
manage your
everything.
items, equipment, and synthesis.
Whether your spells are there, you can practice them,
On
new
the
spells,
left, you
whatnot.
see your statistics. You're at
Almost
level
everything's
1,
done
but you'll rise quickly.
in a safe room.
Your other relevant statistics are shown as well.
My offense is 5? Why 5? This is so arbitrary.
You look like a 5. The middle of the screen shows your inventory. The first pane displays your recipes, which are used for synthesis.
Which is...
We'll get to synthesis in a bit. Go ahead and use the right trigger to switch to the weapon pane. Here we have your available weapons. Go ahead and equip the butter knife I gave you earlier.
how?
Just highlight the knife.
And
and
there's
click
some nice
twice.
flavor text on
Equip the item, and you'll see
a lot of the
corresponding increase
items.
in your offensive rating.
Or butter knife that slices through things like butter.
Go to the armor pane and equip the bronze
If
armor
they are
for a
butter.
defensive bonus. Similarly, you'll eventually obtain accessories to equip as well.
And the bronze armor, which you did not see because I equipped it a little bit too fast.
Here you'll find items
It's only
that
up there
you can
for
use to increase
a short
your
amount of
abilities,
time.
and key items that permanently
It said it was owned by an NBA player.
I gave you the key item spell slot 3. which
I'm not
allows
really
you to
big
use
on
third spell
basketball, so
during
I don't
battle.
get the reference.
Oh, good. Casting Arclight was getting boring.
We'll equip a new spell in a bit. Next pane, please. One type of item you can synthesize are scrolls, which appear here. If you have one, you can pay a certain amount of experience points to either practice or learn the spell.
Wait, what? How does paying experience points make any sense?
Oh, come on. Does it make any less sense than one single quantitative value accurately representing the whole of your fighting abilities and knowledge?
Good point.
Anyway, when you learn a spell, you'll need to accomplish some goal, like obtaining a certain efficiency percentage or chaining together a long combo. Each spell will have specific requirements.
I guess I'll worry about it when I've got a scroll.
The spells end up getting quite difficult
All
to
right,
unlock,
last pane.
if you
Switch on
couldn't
over.
tell.
This is
The
the raw
requirements
materials
are,
pane, which will display your materials for
strict
synthesis.
on late
Pretty
game
simple.
spells.
Go ahead and switch back to the recipes pane.
But we'll get there when we get there.
If you have the necessary ingredients, a recipe will be listed in white. From there, just hit A twice to begin synthesis. Go ahead and try synthing a black potion, whenever you're ready. Here you can control the odds of a successful synthesis. The better the odds, the more XP the synth will run you.
I won't always succeed?
This isn't a second-grade soccer league. You'll fail, and it'll suck when you do. You won't lose the items, but you'll lose the experience.
That's the
Of course,
very,
the better
very
the
important
item is,
part
the
right
harder it
there
will be to synth.
on
Also,
synthesis.
max out at a
You
95%
won't
chance of success.
lose
No
the
free.
items done
Lame.
for it.
Go ahead and synth this one out. I'll
You
make
can
sure
lose the
see
experience, but not the
this once.
items. And because this one's a give me, we're going to save as much experience as we can. Which is only 4 points, but 4 points is 4 points.
Congratulations, you've synthed the black potion. Go over to the other pane and swig it down. It'll permanently increase your HP by 2.
Cool.
Yes, very cool. One last thing. In addition to synthing, you can desynth materials, weapons, armor, and accessories. Just hit X to decompose an item into some extra experience points.
So it's kind of like selling the equipment.
Sort of. Alright, that's it for the gear screen. When you're done,
Yeah,
go ahead and
I
exit
probably
back
won't
out to the
actually
safe
be
room by hitting the back button.
Selling, or de-synthing equipment.
Alright, now I'm going to show you how to set which spells you can use during
Possibly.
battle.
Who knows?
It won't take long.
I do enjoy
and then
keeping
we'll
one of
finally be done
everything
with all
available.
this tutorial stuff.
Thank God.
Go ahead and select spell set from the menu.
And here we go. Spell set.
This is the very last tutorial.
We are able to... What? Where do our timers go?
Well, you must be telling the truth then.
And the various
Pinky swears us.
spots up there of
So what is this?
There isn't really much to this screen.
ordering.
In the top left, you can
That's
see
what it's
all
for, order.
available spells you've learned so far.
Manual order. There's power,
Got
which is...
You
would
can
put
test out
your
any spell in this list
damage
by
spells
casting them with the
first.
left or right bumpers.
Timer is
Make
how
sure you
long it
bump
take to
with
cool
them
down.
Consistently cast a spell before inserting it
Cost
into
is
the ring.
its obvious amount.
And how exactly
Necessary to
might you do
cast.
such a thing?
And type would be whether it's an
Simply select
attack,
the
a
spell,
defense,
hit A twice, and then assign it to
or a
position
healing.
on the ring. Easy.
Let me guess. You want me to assign a third spell to
I
that
think
empty
there's one other
slot?
one.
Oh, my baby's almost ready to leave the nest.
No, that'd be it, yeah. Attack, defense, healing. Yeah. I guess healing would technically fall under support stuff.
That's pretty much it.
But we will
By the
equip
way,
the healing
you have
spell
access to a healing spell now. It'll help
simply
out against more
because,
difficult enemies.
well, I don't plan on getting hit.
I'll
What
keep
happened?
that in mind.
Good.
Healing's good for that.
And we're done?
We're done. So head out onto the floor to collect the necessary ingredients for Key the First. Just tell me which enemies you'd like to battle.
Got it.
That, we'll head out to battle next time.